Hi there. Joanne Lurgio here. Happy Monday. Man, that was a long weekend. Although I don't know, these are kind of, they're starting to feel the same. But I'll do my daily reminder to let you know what day it is. But I miss playing for everybody over the weekend. So it's good to be back again. Man. Yeah, it feels good to be playing too as well. So I picked out a couple songs for you. The first song that I'm going to do today is Passage of Time. Someone had mentioned that song. It comes from my first album. And it's not one of those older songs that I put away and forgot about. I have always played it. It just seems always to be relevant to me. Passage of Time, and I'll just tell you quickly, because I'm here to talk. So we'll chat during our time here. How that song came to be, Passage of Time. Originally, I wanted to write a song based on one of my favorite quotes, "Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be." It's a Robert Browning poem. And honestly, I had never heard the whole poem. I was familiar with just that phrase. So I challenged myself, I'm going to write a romantic song because I don't have any of these love songs. So we're talking back in 2005 is when that album came out. So that was my writing back then. So I searched out, I Googled the quote, "Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be." And when I came upon it, it really wasn't a simple little romantic poem after all. It really was a song about, a poem about life. And the ups and downs and the challenges of life and the difference of, of taking the harder road and instead of the safe way to go. So there blew my romantic song. That didn't happen through Passage of Time came from that song because it really was kind of where my world was at that time. So it fit. I wasn't ready to write any romantic love songs back then. I don't think I have any. Anyway, so for you, Passage of Time. Well, I searched the world over, above and below her. Just what was I hoping to find? Amidst the illusions and constant confusion, fear I just may lose my mind. I've laid all my aces in all the wrong places. I'm eager to leave them behind. Have I given up hope or just learning to cope as I move through this passage of time? Before in the morning I wake to the noise in my head. I stand at the crossroad and watch the traffic light change green from red. And I'm dragging my feet as I struggle to see what's ahead. The secret of living is found in the passage of time. The secret of living is found in the given. The secret for living is found in the passage of time. Passage of time. Yeah, so without being preachy, Robert Browning was saying that life, the secret for living is learned by living and through your experiences. You can't throw away the bad experiences because we learn from them as well as we learn from the new ones. And man, I think we're learning a lot of lessons right now. Anyway, so I spent some time on the weekend putting all these videos on YouTube to YouTube links. I'm very technologically challenged, but I was trying to get them in a way. I had told all the people from my website listserv that I'd have them for them, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. But anyway, I did it. So if you want to see them all in one place, JoanneLurgio.com under videos. I'm working on the format of them, but they're all there and they're all labeled so you can even follow day by day. So if you missed any of them last week, because I started on the previous Friday. Anyway, check them out and check out the other music there. So the next song that I'm going to do, let me get a sip. I have my Dolly mug here for a little bit of a little inspiration while I'm singing. Watch the beautiful tribute Dolly Parton did for Kenny Rogers. They were good friends. They're making their music and their movies together. Anyway, so the next song I'm going to do is a song that's not officially recorded anywhere yet, but it's a song that was written. It was a co-write, and it was a special co-write. I belong to a songwriting community called Songtown. Songtown, USA. Shout out to Songtown and kudos to all the wonderful people there. It's a fabulous songwriting community. So any of my songwriting friends, I tell everybody, go check them out because it's a great way to meet other people and connect and learn. And so via that community, I participated in what they called a crash course, a co-writing crash course. And it was a challenge for me because I've been writing my songs by myself for so many years, and I really wanted to learn to get better at co-writing. 2 heads are better than one, and in this case, 3 heads were better than one. So in this case, I was tripled up with 2 other songwriters. Songwriter Russell Fogg down in Nashville, Tennessee, and Rhondalynn Pisanello up in Alberta, Canada. Straight line down there. That's very cool. And we were tasked to write. We had a week to write a song, to put our heads together and write a song. And in this case, Rhonda brought the idea to the table, and Rhonda owned a soup kitchen many years ago, and she convinced us. She always wanted to write a song about that experience, and she wanted to write a song that showed the perspective from both sides of the counter there, and that's what we did. Yeah, so I'm thrilled. So here's our song. It's called Soup. He hauls himself in from the driving rain, welcoming warm for the first time in days, drifting so long, go home and nothing to eat. The smells from the kitchen are calling his name, his tired eyes down as he filled his tray. It feels so good to sit and get off his feet. The head hung in prayer, 'cause somebody cares. Sometimes it's the hunger you feed, other times it's the hug you desperately need. It's like soup, soothing the soul. Soup. back, leaves his troubles behind. It does her good to see thanks on a stranger's face. He finishes his meal and he asks her name. As he shakes her hand, she tells him Mary Jane. He says, if you don't mind, may I call you Grace? Head hung in prayer, but somebody cares. Sometimes it's the hunger you feed, and other times it's the hug you desperately need. It's like soup, soothing the soul. Soup, it comforts the cold. Hearts and hands wrap around a bowl of something. Something about soup. There's something about soup. Yeah, there's something about soup, especially like on a day like today. It's really weird for a spring day. It's slushy out. It's a wet snow. We haven't had snow all winter long, but you know, it just does warm you up and comfort you, just like music does. And making this music and sharing my songs with you always brings a bit of comfort and community. Bring us all together. Yeah, thank you for listening. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad it's Monday and back in routine. And again, I invite you to stop by joannelurgio.com. You know, people have been talking about ways to help different people. They mentioned about putting a tip jar or, you know, something on my videos to make donations. And I didn't want to do that, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. But how you can help is going to my website and maybe checking out my music. If you want to order CDs, download music, share my music with your friends. What else can you do? Oh, and I did put a link there to PayPal, so you can order directly from me if you'd like. I will make, as long as the post office is open, which they never close, I will make weekly trips to the post office to mail out CDs. So if you want to order directly from me, you can pay directly to PayPal. I have my email address there, so you can pay via my email, and that'll come to me. And for those who so choose, you can leave a donation and help out. There's no gigs, no playing, but that's not necessary. But it is available for those who have asked. But the best gift is listen to my music and share my music, and I'm enjoying doing that. So until tomorrow, you have yourself a good night, and you take care. Bye-bye.